Good morning. Good morning. Marhaba. Buongiorno. Bonjour. Kalimera. What else do we have in the house? What else? Yasas. What else? Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Happy today. Oh, we woke up and there was a little crisp in the air. Don't you love that? Don't you love the change of seasons? I was actually thinking about this last night because yesterday inside of our visible class, we talked a little bit about the transitions. We talked a little bit about the phases that we speak about inside of the beauty age of Elegant Femme, whether we're going through a transition phase, an unraveling phase, a resting phase, a building phase. And this is something that I brought it up, I created it, and going through my own process, shared it, I think in 2022, so like 3 years ago, and immediately, similar to the Femme type, similar to the natural essence, women were like, oh, I get it. Like, what stage am I in? And one of the things that's so beautiful to recognize is it is like the seasons in that we can feel the coming of a new season and we like it, we can welcome it. And then when we're in an extended season, we can also mistakenly try to rush into the next season or stage. You know, I have a lot of, I'm not like this, but I can totally understand how some people are like wanting to, they start buying pumpkin candles in like July, or start putting up Christmas decorations in like, October. Yeah, October. I'm not like that, but I understand the excitement. But what we want to be aware of and careful of, and in order for us fully to receive, is to really receive the fullness of the season we're in. So we can enjoy, just like today I have joggers on, which are going to be coming off in a minute. Not in a minute, but after the call, because it is already getting warm. We can enjoy the change in the season, but also remember to receive everything that's fully in the season. So I want to bring that up this morning as we're deepening, like we do everywhere inside of Elegant Femme. When we're having a conversation inside of Elegant Femme, it's going to happen everywhere, right? So we're in the visible conversation inside of Elegant Femme. If you joined us yesterday, let me know how that was for you. I don't know if all of you were there. Stephanie, I know you were there. Allison, I know you were there. Who else was there? Lily, were you there? Good morning. Bonjour, Elaine. Karen, Elisa. Hello. Yeah, of course. And it depends on where you are in the world, right? If you are in a place where, the snow starts falling in October or November. Yeah, right. So I'm not talking about like being strict about it. My intention in sharing that with you is the realization that I had last night of something that's so important for all of us, like whatever phase you're in, whatever stage you're in, whatever season you're in life, to really receive it, to not try to rush past it and get to the next one. Why is that so important, especially in the conversation we're having in Visible and the conversation we're having inside of the course? We want to increase our capacity to receive what is available to us in the present. And as we are visible to that, we do expand our capacity to receive. We also expand our capacity to see and remember who we are. Yesterday inside of Visible, we talked about time and shifting our relationship with time so it doesn't feel like it's against us. Create this beautiful relationship with time so it's an ally. And if we are trying to rush past something, if we are trying to squeeze something, if we are trying to either delay something or push something forward, we are not receiving in that moment. And because we are not receiving in that moment, we are not giving ourselves permission and the opportunity to see the depth of who we are and invoke and activate a remembering. Because that's why we're here, right? We all know that. That's why we're here, to remember. Okay, let's see. I've got 2 drinks here. What should we do? Protein or coffee? I think we're doing the coffee. Does that resonate? Oh, Karen, it's not too late. It's not too late. We are here. You can absolutely join. I apologize that you had difficulty with the link. Jaika, if you're here, you can pop the link and you can absolutely still join us for Visible. Today is day 2, and today we're going into desire. So we're going from time to desire, and tomorrow is money. So woo-hoo, woo-hoo. So, and if you're already invisible, this is something I thought of last night. Jake, I'm going to send you an email after, but I thought of this last night as well. If you're already invisible and you're wanting to upgrade to the Femme type runway, we need to get you a code so you can do that, because I want to make sure you can utilize your credit to join us. Yes, it does resonate. I love it. Yes, I also avoid rushing the season. Yes, yes, yes. And I know it's tempting, right? Just not only the season of, spring, summer, winter, like we get excited for the next one, but really the season of our lives. If we're in a resting phase, don't rush it. If you're in a transitioning phase, don't rush it. If you're in a building phase, which I remember being in a building phase and being like, I want to get to my resting phase now. But in order to get to my resting phase, I needed to unravel. And boy, did I want to get out of that unraveling phase as quick as I possibly could, because I wanted to rest. But then I was in the resting phase and it was like, oh, I hope this is done, because I should probably start doing something, right? But you really want to extend and receive. All right. Are we ready for lesson 247? Yes, yes, yes. All right. We had a gorgeous shoot call yesterday right after Visible. Stephanie, I loved connecting with you and hearing what's up. What's up with you and your desire portfolio. I love it so much. Okay, 247. That's what I said, right? Oh, this is a good one. This is a good one. Not quite time yet. Yeah, that's a beautiful thing, Elise. I like to listen. Like, is it time? And we'll just know, right? It's like, you just know. You're like, oh, I'm actually in a different phase now. Sometimes it feels really gradual, and you get little signs of like, okay, this is coming to completion. Sometimes you wake up and you're like, whoa, okay, I'm in a new chapter. But really what I found for myself is the most beautiful thing is when we feel that kind of rush with time, we feel that sense of urgency to really slow down even more and say, what else is here for me in this season? When I was in the transition phase of Dominic and Nico going to college, I felt like my heart was breaking. It sounds so crazy, but maybe not crazy if you've been through it. I felt like I was going through a death, which is often what the change of the season or the stage will feel like in some way. There is a death and a rebirth. And as much as we want to skip over those pieces, that is the beauty of the season. So we'll talk more about this today with desire energy inside of Visible. All right, lesson 247. Without forgiveness, I will still be blind. Without forgiveness, I will still be blind. Sin is the symbol of attack. Behold it anywhere, and I will suffer. For forgiveness is the only means whereby Christ's vision comes to me. Let me accept what Christ's sight shows me as the simple truth. I am healed completely. Come and let me look at you. Your loveliness, brother, sister, you, everyone, really, everyone, come and let me look on you. Your loveliness reflects my own. Your sinlessness is mine. You stand forgiven and I stand with you. Like, forgiveness is all about us forgiving ourselves. We're not like, it's not the high, and the course does talk about this. It's not a hierarchy of doing somebody else a favor. The course talks specifically about that in the text, to not use forgiveness as a hierarchy or as a, oh yes, okay, well, I forgave you. That's not the context at all. It's always for us. And in that, we release each other. And really, what is the depth of forgiveness? I forgive myself for forgetting who I am. That's it. That's really the truth. I forgive myself for forgetting who I am. And in that, I forgive you for forgetting who you are. And I forgive myself for forgetting who you are too. Yes, yes, yes. So would I look on everyone today, my brothers, my sisters. You created them and gave them all to me as part of you. And my own self as well. Today I honor you through them, and thus I hope this day to recognize myself. This is a really beautiful exercise to extend. And you know, I joked about this a little bit on the toot call yesterday. I had an experience with a younger woman just last few days ago when I was having a wellness checkup, and she made a comment about menopause and about how much she loved it. And I smiled at her and I said, "Oh, really? Have you been through menopause?" She said, "No." And I said, "Oh, so you like the idea of it?" And I could feel spikiness in my formula. I really could. I really could. I was like, "Tara, you have a choice right now. Can you see this young woman in front of you as you?" And it shifted everything, because I've been coaching women inside of Elegant Femme for almost 20 years. And in the beginning, not now as much, but in the beginning, so kind of average out. But in the beginning, I was really the youngest, one of the youngest that I was coaching. I had women decades older than me that I was serving and supporting and mentoring. And I thought to myself when she said that, I probably said something. I mean, I don't know if like about menopause, but just thinking that I knew, in my young age, something that I really didn't, from a physical perspective, know about. And I was able to see myself in her and immediately neutralize it. Immediately neutralize it. We know we see whatever we believe ourselves to be. So really quickly, especially when you know the 9 layers of the indie, that's a beautiful place to start. You can quickly say, okay, what is actually happening here? And in the moment when you're in front of someone, be able to be like, delineate through the femme types, delineate through the faux types, and be like, whoa, I'm receiving, I'm receiving, I'm receiving, I'm receiving that which I believe myself to be. What is this showing me about what I believe about myself? How can I neutralize it? How can I bring this into forgiveness? How can I receive and remember more of who I am? Right? It's a beautiful thing. So this is a gorgeous, gorgeous lesson in all capacities, right? Whatever you see in someone else, the beauty, the love, the joy, the abundance, the laughter, all of it, right? All of it is supporting our capacity to receive. You are so welcome, Stephanie. Good morning. Trouble sleeping. Oh, Michelle. Oh my gosh. It was so beautiful to be with you yesterday too. Oh, I'm sending you sweet dreams and a release of anything that's spinning inside of you. Let it be fully transitioned. I love you so much. I understand from my own experience. Yes. 111. Yes, it tugs a bit for me, and I have mine still at home. I feel their independence quite strong, no longer rolling everywhere as a family. Yeah, it changes. It changes. Well, thank you. God bless you, women worldwide. Thank you. That's beautiful. I would have totally felt that too, Tara. Menopause is not understandable till we're there. So I want to tell you the rest of the story about this, because it was actually something really gorgeous that happened. And this was really beautiful. And I'm also really glad that I said something, because also the other version of me might have just nodded and been like triggered inside, but just held it. So when she said, "Oh, I love menopause," I was like, "Really? Have you been through menopause?" "No." "Oh, so you like the idea of menopause." And there was a little charge. I got to be honest. There was a little charge in my formula when I said it. And then she said, and I got to hand it to her, because she did not shut down at all. And she did not respond in a faux at all. She took a breath and she said, "Yeah, because before menopause, women are taking care of everyone else. They're taking care of their kids, And in menopause, they choose," and I don't know if she said these exact words, but something very similar. They get to be or choose to be the character of their own story. Something almost verbatim like that. Now, again, she hasn't been through but for her to just offer that to me was really beautiful. And for me to be like, "Okay, Tara, soften This woman only wants to give you love. That's so clear. That's so clear. And these are the gorgeous moments in life, right? The soul having the human experience, right? Something comes up inside of us, it triggers us, it offers a little flutter in our heart. We have the opportunity to speak our truth, to discern, and in that moment, like neutralize, open, keep our hearts open, and receive the love. So with that, there's a boat parking right behind us. It's a little noisy. I love you. We are not going to be live tomorrow for Frenchie Friday. Okay, so I will post the next upcoming for Monday for our next ACIM. Tomorrow is going to be a day of full receiving in the morning for me because tomorrow is the last day of Visible, and I want to be in deep preparation for that. So today is Desire. If you want to be with us, oh, I forgot Jaco's not on because she's going to be on with me later. So Karen, I can actually put the link in here. Let me see if I can find the link for you and just put it here so you have it. Let me see if I can get it quick enough for you. Let us see. What is it? I don't even know what it is actually. So Karen, this is what we'll do because I can't get it quick enough. And Jaika, I forgot. I'm having her come in a little later today. Karen will send you the link via email. And if anybody else wants the link to join us today for Visible, please just email info@Elegant Femme. If you are already on the Elegant Femme mailing list, you should have it already in your inbox. Let me just see actually if I can get it real quick while we're here together. That will probably be easier for everyone. You can tell that I don't, let's see. What is that? What is it? Dave's doing the drone, I think so. Here's terrifying solo.
Sarah, we'll post it in the comment.
We'll post it in the comments. Okay, we'll put that. That's easier. Okay, we'll post it in the description below this video. Okay, so you have it. We do go live today at 5:30 p.m. Paris, which is 11:30, I believe, 11:30 Eastern, 8:30 a.m. Pacific. So I really did try to stagger the time so that everyone could, possibly be with us live inside of that space. So we'll be going live today. Have a beautiful sleep, Michelle. You did email. Okay, perfect. We've got you then. And if you're on the Elegant Femme mailing list, we've been sending out the link all week too. So, and we'll make sure you get it. And we'll post it below the description. If she's caring for elderly parents and other people, I feel her intention now. Yes, her intention was beautiful. Her intention was absolutely beautiful. Okay, so I will be with you this afternoon if you're here inside of Visible with me. Otherwise, I will see you back here on Monday for lesson 248. Have a gorgeous day. And just remember that oneness, right? Let's close with the repetition of today's lesson. Without forgiveness, I will still be blind. Without forgiveness, we can't really see. We can't be visible without forgiveness. We can't see ourselves and we can't see others. And really, again, the root of forgiveness is I forgive myself for forgetting who I am. God, help me see this differently. God, help me see me differently. And today we're going to be seeing desire differently. So, mwah. Okay, well, make sure you get it, Karen. All right, beauties. Have a gorgeous rest of your day. I'll see you this afternoon.